Hey everybody, this is Unit 2, Lesson 6, Rational Numbers in Different Forms. And so in this problem, we're going to be taking a repeating decimal, which we've been told can be converted into a rational number. We're actually going to do it. We're actually going to see how that works. Okay, and we're going to convert it into a fraction. If we can convert it to a fraction, then we know it's a rational number, as long as the numerator and denominator are both integers. Okay. Okay, and to do it, there are two kind of understandings that we need to have before we do this. One is that if we multiply by 10, we're gonna move the decimal one place to the right. Let me fix that. If we multiply by 100, it'll move it 2 to the right. So when we multiply by 10, decimal is going to move one place to the right. Think about it, like if you have 7 times 10, that equals 70, right? Because the decimal in 7 moves one place to the right. If we have 12 times 100, okay, we get 1,200. So here's the decimal in 12. It moves 2 places to the right. So however many zeros you have, that's how many places the decimal moves to the right. Okay, so we've got to agree on that. Here's the second agreement we have to have. And that is that if you had an equation, like let's say you had an equation 5x equals 10. If you wanted to, you are allowed to multiply both sides of the equation by the same number, and it could be any number you want. I'm going to go ahead and multiply these by 3 just because the numbers will stay small and you'll see that the equation still has the same value. Okay, so now we have 3 times 5x would be 15x. That's going to equal 30. Okay, so think about it. If 5x was 10, that means x is 2. Now 15x equals 30. Is x still 2? Yeah, 15 times 2 is 30, so x is still 2. So these are two things in the background of what I'm about to do that I hope you can agree with me are true, and we'll just keep these in the back of our mind. All right. Okay, here we go. So to convert 0.82 to a rational number, these are the instructions. First, you would set x equal to 0.82. That looks like this. X equals 0.828282, and so on to infinity. Okay, here's step 2. Then multiply both sides of the equation by what number? Okay, so the answer here is that we are going to multiply by 100, because let me show you why. So remember up here, way up here, we agreed that if we multiplied by 100, the decimal would move 2 places to the right. Okay, the answer to this question is 100, item 5. Okay, I'm just going to keep going so you can see why we do that. Okay, decimal moves 2 places to the right if I multiply by 100. Okay, so 100 times x is 100x. Okay, the 82 we multiply by 0.82 repeating, we multiply by 100. So now my equation has become this. 100x equals 0.8, no, I'm sorry, oops, 82.8282, and so on to infinity. Okay. Now, this step is wild. It blows my mind. And it's just such a cool trick. Okay, but it's not going to make sense at first. Okay. I'm going to subtract x from both sides. Okay. 100x minus x will be 99x. Okay. I'm going to subtract x from this side. And I can't do it, of course, because I can't take an x away from 82.828282. They're not like terms. I don't know what x is. Okay, or do I? So check this out. This is the crucial step. Okay, we set up here that we were going to define x as being equal to 0.82 repeating. So instead of writing an x here, I'm going to write what x equals 0.8282 repeating. And look what happens when we subtract. These are going to zero out. All of these are going to zero out. 2 minus 2 is 0. 8 minus 8 is 0. Okay, and now on the right-hand side, I have 82. No more repeating because they're all canceling out. So again, this step, okay, if you look here, okay, we subtract this, okay, because it is x. I know that's weird. Okay, so this is subtract x on both sides. Okay, on one side it looks like an x, on the other side it looks like 0.82 repeating. Okay, and just remember 0.82 repeating is x. So I'm still subtracting x on both sides, even though it doesn't look like I am. Okay, and now check what I can do. This is it. I am done because if I want to get x by itself, this is 99 times x. I'm going to go ahead and divide on both sides by 99. I'm going to do it fraction style. Okay, 99 divided by 9 is 1. So now I have 1x is equal to 82 over 99. Fraction. That's a fraction. This is a rational number. Okay, they're gonna do some examples like this, and you do one in number 4 with, but it's only a 1-digit repeating, so it's a little easier. But that's what's going on here. I think this is such a cool process. Okay, that's it. Thanks.